Yet another family is crying negligence on the part of the nurses and doctors at the Scarborough Regional Hospital and the Scarborough General Hospital. They are now calling on the Secretary for Health, Claudia Groome and Minister of Health, Dr. Fuad Khan, to intervene. It was a distraught Heather Job who turned up at Tobago Channel 5 today to voice her disappointment with the health system in Tobago. Job told us that her 86-year-old mother, Pearl Job, was admitted to the Scarborough Regional Hospital on October 8th, complaining of feeling unwell. She said she spent 2 weeks at the hospital, and when she was discharged, her family realized that she had developed a bed sore. They reported this to the doctors at the hospital. She continued that in November, her mother was readmitted to the Scarborough Regional Hospital and she was transferred to the Scarborough General Hospital. She said last Friday she was told she could take her mother home and that the sore was getting better. She said the doctors instructed her to get a nurse to look after her mother. Job said before she took her mom home, she insisted that they show her the sore.
And I wanted to see how far it had reached. Or if I needed any help to look after it, and because I was told it was getting better. So because when I insisted for them to look at it, they took it out, that deep was so bad. You could see the bones there and rotten flesh. I was amazed. I really was. I didn't know whether to faint or to be sick at the same time.
Today, the unhappy daughter is questioning whether this is the type of treatment that Tobagonians can expect at the new hospital.
This is not right. This is not right. I mean, just because you're old and cannot help yourself, that doesn't mean that you're not to be treated with dignity and compassion. We're going from the old to the new. We're supposed to be better. We're supposed to be better than this. A picture speaks 1,000 words, and I took pictures. I took pictures before she went in, and I took pictures when they released her to me, when they were going to release her to me, because they were amazed, as I was.
Miss Job said her mother is still warded at the hospital since she is not trained to take care of a sore of that magnitude. Added to that, her mother has developed a fungus on her fingers, which she said is a result of a bandage which was placed on her hands, which was left unchanged for quite some time. Job is now calling on the Secretary for Health, Claudia Groome, and Minister of Health, Dr. Fuad Khan, to investigate the actions of the nurses and doctors at the health institutions in Tobago.